Welcome to Wrastle Talk. Thank you so much for watching us on YouTube, or if you're listening to us on Apple, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Hit the notification button when this show drops. You'll get an alert. Please share this episode. The more shares we get, the further the algorithm it takes us. Leave a comment, give us a 5-star rating. We love those. Follow us on our social media accounts. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and X. And of course, we are also, if you have a question, suggestion, complaint, or a rant for us, please email us at letstalkabout_71@yahoo.com. Of course, I'm joined by my co-host, my tag team partner, my friend, my brother Lou. He is at different_level71. And of course, you can find me at Mario Eats for Games. And I should also mention that you can catch other great episodes on this show, on this channel, such as Let's Talk About It with Lou J, Couples Talk, Brothers Talk, Did You Know, Wrestle Talk Overtime. There's a whole series of those on the archives on this YouTube channel. And Lou, I think you got some other stuff that you're working on. Is that correct?
Oh man, I got so much stuff coming out, bro. I got full plate. I got Black Voices, Real Issues coming out as a series discussing black problems of the day, black issues. Talk about, I'm gonna have different guests on, black men, black women, the black community, and I got a new audio series coming out this summer. Audio Talk with Lou J, audio stories. It's gonna be stories about certain topics, certain dramas. It's gonna be amazing, man. And ladies and gentlemen, did you know, or sorry, what if? It's going to be a special funny episode, scenarios with Mario there, which is going to be fun with him. I already gave him a sample question already. You're going to love that shit, but go ahead.
We want to take a quick moment to wish all the moms out there a very happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much for everything that you do. We hope that you're spending time with your family this weekend, and it is going to be an awesome weekend for you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Lou, how's your weekends going so far?
Man, it's good, man. Until I seen this shit, but all right, man, we'll talk about it. But
I can't wait to get into this shit today.
Yeah, man.
Before we get into everything that happened, we gotta check out this day in a moment in wrestling history. On this day, March 9th, 1998, Jerry the King Lawler defeated Kurt Hennig in the career versus title match in Memphis to become the new AWA World Heavyweight Champion. It was a massive moment for the Memphis Wrestling, as Lawler captured one of the biggest championships in the business and added another legacy chapter to his Hall of Fame career. Lou, what's more important to a territory like Memphis, Lawler or Hennig winning the Lawler? And what's more important in the wrestling territories? Lawler to Memphis, what he means in that territory, or Hennig to the AWA?
Hennig, man. I mean, that's a tough question because I know we're gonna get into it with territories. I know that with Hennig and AWA. I can't wait to talk about that one. I don't know. That's a tough question, but you know what? Off topic on that one, some guy named PD emailed me. I don't know if we got this on our territories list. He enjoyed what we did with the territories with the NWA because he asked me like, "Are we gonna do Mid South? Is Mid South on the list?"
Mid South is on the list.
All right. Well, PD, yeah, Mid South is on the list. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I tell you, man. I mean, the YouTube thing is okay, but people are listening a lot more as an audio, bro. I gotta give them credit, especially Spotify. Thank you, Spotify listeners. India market went up. Australia is crazy. Thank you to Spotify listeners.
We appreciate you guys so much. And that right there was our moment in wrestling in history. Let's go ahead and bring it back to today. Because moments ago in Tampa, Florida at Benchmark International Arena, Backlash has officially ended, and now it's time to break it all down.
Yeah,
you ready for this, Lou?
Yeah, I'm ready for this. Oh yeah, don't feel. We got two questions. One which is kind of coincidental, but for what John Cena said, it's kind of similar to what he said tonight, which I did not know he was going to say this shit. Yeah, we got two questions. I'll save them for you later on.
Yeah, I got John Cena fixed, worked in here.
Yeah.
All right, so tonight WWE Backlash kicked off a huge opening match with Seth Rollins going one-on-one with the explosive Bron Breakker, and with Paul Heyman at ringside. This wasn't just a match. This was a breakout match for Bron Breakker.
Yeah.
We both predicted that Breakker would come out on top. And for me, this feels more like a trilogy in the works, as Breakker's being positioned as a future main event monster. I love how WWE is finally giving this young man his rising star, his first rising big win in tonight. Overall, this was a pretty good match, and did exactly what I needed it to do. This match helped elevate Bron Breakker as a serious threat on the main roster. He looked at like a future main eventer, the way he deserved to be looked at. Seth Rollins did an awesome job putting him over. I think that in the future, this has the potential to be either second time around rematch, a stipulation match, or this can be a long-term feud heading into SummerSlam. Lou, what did this match make Bron Breakker feel like a legit main event star?
Yeah, but I don't want it made no sense for them to do it again. I mean, they will. It's stupid. It was an A-. It was an A- match. It was a good match. It's gonna put Braun over. I don't know what kind of storyline you keep on telling with Seth. I don't know. Braun and Seth, man. Okay, he beat him. It was a good match. I can tell you that now. I thought they both was gassed a lot because they don't wrestle that much, man. They had more live events. But I can tell you, man, for real, off topic. This is going to set up. Can you imagine Braun in the future versus Oba? Because Oba's over, bro. Over. I mean, he is over. That will be a match. What I like to see is little interactions, like in the future, like Braun passing Oba looking at Braun. I like to see that shit, little interactions, just little teasers, right? That's gonna be a hell of a match. That's your WrestleMania. Where we at? 42. I don't know where the fuck we at. WrestleMania 44, right? That's your match. Seth, I mean, honestly, bro, I don't know what you could do with him. This story is whatever. I mean, right? I mean, right? Well, you had Austin Theory and Logan interfere and this and that. It's time for them to separate again. This vision shit ain't working. Separate them. Separate them. Austin, I don't know what he gonna do. He probably gonna be in next year's cut list. Logan, the huge megastar he is, man, Mario's favorite. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta put him in the title picture sooner or later. You know what I mean? Gotta throw a title on that dude, man. He a future world champion. He is. That's Mario's favorite. Anyway, Braun, yeah. Seth did the right thing. He put him over. I'm happy for him. But I'm looking at the matches for the future, bro. Braun versus Oba. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a hell of a match. Go ahead.
That's a dream match right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I should note that Bron, for those of you who's watching us or listening to us, I should note that Bron Breakker is the son of Rick Steiner and the nephew of Scott Steiner. And if y'all not sure who they are, go back into the late 80s, early 90s, the Steiner brothers, the WCW Tag Team Champions, the NWA Tag Team Champions, the WWE Tag Team Champions. They were a pretty powerful tag team back in those days.
Change his name, man. Tell him go back. Get rid of Breakker shit. Get rid of that name. Go back. Put him as a Steiner. He's Steiner. Listen, man.
Steiner.
Look, he's a Steiner. Get rid of that Bron Breakker shit. I saw his little brother in the crowd too.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. Okay.
He got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think. I
Oh,
think I
sweet.
drafted or he's an undrafted free agent or whatever. He was in the crowd, so that was cool right there.
All right. This was a pretty good way to open up the match. I did not think that WWE will kick off the match like that pretty good.
Yeah, that was great.
And as we head into our next match,
Well, hold on, man. The only reason why they did it is for fucking ESPN. That's the only reason why I did it. To get views. Come on now. You know what's going on.
that first hour was free.
Yo, let's look. I know you about to announce this match. I want this shit first, so announce it, please.
All right. Let's keep it rolling. Next up, we got the WWE United States Championship on the line. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Lou, I had to ask, and I had this written down too. Should Trick hold on to the United States title for a long time? What is your opinion?
I'll tell you right now, the community is going to come after me like they always do. But I'm representing tonight. You know what I'm saying? Representing.
What?
The community is going to come after me tonight, but I'm going to tell you something right now. And I want you to listen to me very carefully on this, bro. It's a C+ match. Sami ran that match. They did everything he can do well. Trick sold the majority of the match. He has little spots of the same moves he did in NXT, the same moves he did in TNA. Every person he works with, they have to maneuver that match to what works for him. He stinks. He cannot wrestle. He can't. He is a gimmick guy. The only reason why Trick Williams is over is because of his music. His music. When he was Carmelo Hayes' lackey or whatever, nothing. Before he got his music, he wasn't shit. He is probably the most overrated person they're pushing right now. Pushing. Which that question we get to later on, I can't wait to do that question. He's overrated, bro. If you watch the match all the way around, it is so scripted to protect him the same way they did with Jade. The same way they did with Jade. Do what she can do well, maybe like 2-3 moves. Now, I give Jade credit. She's got a little bit better, but she still sucks on the mic. Trick and for this, tell me if you agree with me or not. Can we get rid of Lil Yachty? Don't fucking need him. You don't need him. You don't need. I know he's a wrestling fan, but Trick can't wrestle. He cannot wrestle. The only reason why he's over with the fans right now, okay, he got a little couple catchphrases that's starting to get old. The lemon pepper stepper shit's getting old. He cannot wrestle. There's only one reason why he's over. It's his song. It's his theme song. That's the only reason why he's over. The only reason why. Go ahead, man.
Should he stay the United States champion for long-term booking?
No. That United States title don't mean shit. Nothing. You gotta put that title on some. First of all, bro, answer this question. I don't give a damn about this match. Why did they introduce titles they do nothing with? The IC title, I get. The IC title, women's title, I get. Explain to me, sir. Explain to me, why do you have the US title for either division and you do nothing with? Explain to me.
This isn't the championship where I imagine that WWE would have less presentation of, considering the man who held this title back in the 80s. And it just seems like it's treating it like a redheaded stepchild, I should say.
It's bullshit. Admit it.
It's bullshit. Yes, you're right. I think that this title needs a well-deserved heel. And I'm about to get to that in a minute.
Good.
Of course, you and I predicted Trick Williams would retain this championship. My overall thoughts, I thought this was a boring and predictable match in a
Yes.
bad way.
Mhm.
It felt very obvious from the beginning that WWE was not going to take the title off Trick Williams. WWE, and this is where I'm going to go back to that heel turn that I just mentioned. WWE either needs to turn Trick more aggressive, give him stronger feuds, add more layers to his personality right now. His matches are becoming to feel repetitive. The
Thank you.
same thing that you just said. And ladies and gentlemen, Lou and I have not spoke about this at all until now. Honestly, there was not any key moments in this match. This felt like watching old school primetime wrestling at a house show. That's
No,
what
it's just no. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Fans out there will know what I'm talking about. Every NXT match, every TNA match he did, it's the same thing. They're protecting him because he can't fucking wrestle. Plain and simple. Go ahead.
Quick Williams wins the match in 12 minutes and 44 seconds. Moving forward, something needs to change. A heel turn, something. WWE needs to freshen up his character. And if they don't do that, like me, the fans are going to get sick and tired of seeing the same thing over and over again.
Sir, I got a question. Fuck this match. I got a question, sir.
All right.
We got a question here. Doug Hoff. I had to read put my old man glass on. See, ladies and gentlemen, getting old. Doug Hoff from Kalamazoo, Missouri. I mean, Michigan.
Okay,
Sorry. I can't. If I say the wrong state, he always gets on me. Lou Mario, who should have the biggest push in WWE? Now, this has nothing to do with earlier. He already told me this already. He got 3 names here.
all right.
Who should have the biggest push? Obafemi, Trick Williams, or JC Jane? All right, no
Obafemi.
mas.
For me, it's Obafemi, hands down. You can sell. You can put him in the big main event spot. You can turn him heel. You can do all kinds of things with him.
Doug, they need to take a risk and push this kid to the moon as soon as possible. Push him. Trick, dump him. He's just like his wife, stinks. JC, I kind of like JC. I do. I think JC's gonna be okay. I don't know if she should get a push like that, but Oba's over the moon. You gotta push him. You gotta, bro. I'm telling you right now, I would throw the title on him as fast as SummerSlam. Seriously, throw the title on him. This guy is the only thing I'm afraid of. If you push him this fast, he needs season. He needs seasoning. He needs some more matches. He needs at least like 2 or 3 more big matches. But I say fuck it. You know what? I'll take a risk. Throw a title on his ass. You talking about now, you probably gonna say the world title, but he'd been a perfect person for a US title. Oh my god, he would put that to the moon. You know what I mean? But
I can
I
see
say
that.
throw the world title on him. Throw it on him. If you ain't gonna throw the world title on him, you better put the US title on him. And let him keep that shit for a long time and save his ass for when you have Braun and him go together.
But you know who you just reminded me of, who did that back in the day? That everyone's, I guess, mimicking the chant to Obafemi.
Oh, don't say Goldberg. Don't say that. Don't say Goldberg.
Hey, he did that back in the day, dude. That's what it reminds me of. That's exactly what it. I like the idea. I do. Have Obafemi U.S. champion. Make it prestige. Why not have him as having an undefeated streak,
Yep.
and then have him be the world heavyweight champion?
Yep. Push him. I say push him to the room. That's a good idea. if you recopy history, especially what your WCW did. By the way, RIP to Ted Turner, by the way. Yeah. If you're gonna do that, I think that'd be good. But go ahead.
People watching and listening, please like and share this episode. And now we roll into what I can only describe as a certified, what are we even doing here at this moment? Danhausen and a partner taking on the Miz and Kit Wilson. You and I predicted Danhausen and his partner, which I still can't figure out who that was.
Minihausen.
Minihausen. Honestly, this was probably one of the dumbest things I ever saw. I've been watching wrestling long enough to say that confidently. It felt like some kind of random generator booked this match. The Miz felt like he's slowly being downgraded to a glorified segment guy. Kid Wilson is just there, existing. Overall, the overall vibe was just chaos discussed as entertainment. Chaos disguised as entertainment.
You call that entertainment?
I guess if you want to call it entertainment. I mean, I was told that they had to show something, for people to be happy. I guess this was it. Honestly, I didn't even watch this match. This was a certified popcorn match, if you ask me. I can't with this. So, Lou, tell me what did we just watch, and why did we watch this?
I watched it. Out of all my grades, I've never given a F. Ever. I never given an F. I had to give this bitch a F minus. I don't know where they came at where this. I don't know what they was thinking of. I see this in AAA. We saw this a little bit in AAA. I get it. I don't know why the concept. I watched the match. I think Danhausen, I see why AEW got rid of him. It was a failed gimmick over there. But these fans listen, some fans like him. It is what it is. I think it's a failed gimmick. I don't know why they got the little person or whatever, the Minihausen. Maybe he's from AAA. They kept on referencing him as Lucha Hausen. So he must have came up from AAA. Wilson and Miz, when they saw this shit, it's like, okay, listen, we just gonna make this work. But this is Miz's career, bro. I mean, this has been his career since what, 2020, 19? I mean, they haven't been taking him seriously since, I don't know, since he had the Intercontinental title. This has been Miz's career. Kit, he's doing work. I like Kit. Why you put him in this situation, I have no idea. Because I like Kit Wilson. I really do. I like the whole toxic thing. The Danhausen thing, man, I watched the match. And when he took the little person and put him back into the cloning machine, I'm thinking to myself, the best spot you could have when the machine went on and you bring out these little mini housings, it would have been better if you would bring out a big guy. That would have been better. Or we had, I don't care who you would got, any guy, any wrestler. But you could bring Omos back. I don't care. Whatever. That would have been a good fit, right? Anybody but this mini housing. No shame against the little people. Even Vince wouldn't have booked this shit. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, if you're going to bring somebody back, man, bring Hornswoggle back. You know what I'm saying? At least we can recognize him. At least we could have recognized him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said Vince had some shit like this, but
Vince would never have some shit like this.
But this has to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen this creative do. And I can't even blame TKO. I gotta blame your Uncle Paul. He signed off on this shit. I mean, This has to be the dumbest thing. I'm watching this shit. I'm amazed that you couldn't have anybody on the roster who's sitting in catering, anybody, but you gonna have a mini him. It's the dumbest. You should fire the person who is the producer of this match. Fire him, her, little person. I don't care if it's a little person. I don't care who it is. Fire him. It's fucking dumb. Sorry. Go ahead.
You want to know exactly what I was doing during this match?
Eating.
Actually, I was recovering from the steak and potatoes doing the real damage. If you catch my drift.
Hey. Listen, man, that steak and shrimp and zucchini and that's the first time I ever had grilled pineapple. I never had before. It was amazing. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about our meals we sharing back and forth by text.
All right. Well, I can't believe that just happened. Danhausen survives another night of pure randomness. And at the end of the day, this wasn't about win or losses. This was about surviving madness. And somehow everyone did, I think.
Now, I want to know, are these content creators that been getting banned all the time, right? Are they allowed to show that shit? Because I wouldn't show it.
Nah.
I wouldn't even talk about this match for real. Nope. This has to go down as one of the worst matches in WWE history. I want a fan to tell me what their matter of fact, this is the idea. Any fan out there, if you're watching, listening to this on Apple, Spotify, or iHeartRadio or YouTube, let us know what is your worst match you ever seen. Matter of fact, let's make it fun. Under the Uncle Paul regime. What's the worst match in the Uncle Paul regime that you've seen so far? Because I don't know if anybody can top this shit. A matter of fact, your worst match in history. I don't care. It's any territory. WWE, AEW, whatever. Let us know your worst match.
I can answer that for you right now. What? I know in the Triple H regime, Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso, which is the stupidest match I ever thought until I saw this shit. Overall, no, you know what? I think that this one has to take the cake now. Or this has to take, this is the one.
This one. Anyway,
all right. Let's move on. I'm tired of talking about this match. So, Lou, what do you think Triple Mania 34 being a 2-night event in Mexico City? Because WWE announced it that it's going to happen in September.
Yeah, last year September.
The 11th and the 13th, I think. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I liked it last year. I'm kind of confused why the Friday and Sunday, but maybe because the venues or whether because they want 2 venues or they couldn't book it right. I don't know. I'm excited about that. I think it's gonna be great. Honestly, I think it's gonna be great. Last year was great because I forgot. I mean, I have to go back on the episode and watch it. I thought it was amazing. I think they put a better show than WWE do. Matter of fact, AAA on right now as we recording this shit. I should be watching that shit.
Is there anything in particular you'd like to see at Triple Mania?
I like to see Dom drop the title. I mean, you want to see it drop the title, that little Americana bullshit.
How'd you know I was going to say that?
I know you were saying. I would like to see the biggest fraud ever. Another fraud. I'm sorry. I'm going to classify this as, when I say female fraud, I'm going to say another Lash legend, again, is Lola Vice. Her and Iguana. You know what? That's who Danhausen should have had. He should have had Mr. Iguana. That would have been a better match. If he would have brought Mr. Iguana from AAA as his mystery partner, that would have been a better match. I think that would have been more entertaining than any. Think about it. That would have been a better match right there. Danhausen, Mr. Iguana versus Miz and Kit Wilson. That would have been a better match.
I would have to stick up for Mr. Iguana. Don't put him in a situation like that. No. That's just wrong right there. The I'd rather had the goobly gobbler that the damn turkey in this match
Oh
with
God, he
the.
going back? He go back to Goblin Gobbler. What
The
what
gobbly
that shit
goober,
was? The bitch said,
the damn turkey, the gobbly, or even don't the clown would have been better. Shit.
"Hey man, you know what, bro? I say bring Hurricane out of retirement. He could have had him and shit. You know what I mean?" But go ahead.
All right, let's move on. Let's shift gears into something more serious. IYO SKY versus Asuka. Our predictions, we both went with IYO SKY. I felt like this match had the speed and creativity taking over everything else. IYO SKY just feels like she's operating on a different level now. She is very locked in. I really like how she's now taking her time, setting up her moves instead of rushing everything. Yes, you knew that shit was coming. You saw that shit too. You know what I'm talking about. This was a really solid match, and it was pretty awesome overall. IYO SKY, of course, wins over the moonsault in 23 minutes and 14 seconds. Lou, two questions I got to ask you. The first one, do you think that IYO SKY proved that she's one of the most competitive performers in WWE right now?
She's the best woman wrestler in WWE right now. She's the best one. Even with the glitches, even with the botches. She's the best wrestler. Female wrestler.
My
On the
second que-
roster.
my second question: where does Asuka goes from here after taking a loss like that? Because to me, it spells out retirement.
I think she's bouncing because I think she's sad. I think she's had it. I think when Kyrie got cut, which for all the fans who thought Kyrie was going to come back, I there was a small hope of that, but it's a shame. They had a little chant there or whatever, but the cuts is the cuts. But the cuts happen every year. I didn't like that cut. If they were smart, if WWE was smart, if they knew they was going to cut her, you only had 6 matches at WrestleMania. First of all, this match should have been on WrestleMania. You could have did the whole storyline. You're battling over Kyrie, have EO beat her, and then have Kyrie say, "All right, I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving." And you was gonna cut her anyway. Just give it a nice storyline. You should have had this match at WrestleMania. This is a good match. And they would have built it even more at WrestleMania. You saved it for this stupid backlash shit. They should have had this at WrestleMania, which we all wanted. There's maybe 4 matches at WrestleMania. Was nowhere near this one. This is a good match. There's good people. As for Asuka, I don't think she slowed down the ring at all. I think she's just as good as she always was. I think it looks like to me, it looked like even with the hug in the end, man, I think she's probably won out anyway. I think she wants to retire. She's been doing this shit for a long time, bro. Think I wish she would stick around, but maybe she could be a coach, not coach because of English bearer. She'll probably go back to Japan, but she's one of my favorite wrestlers. I got utmost respect for Asuka. I thought this match was very, very good. It was an A match. I just feel sorry for the whole storyline with that. Where you go with EO now? Which she should have had this at WrestleMania because she had it in the damn commercial. Where you go with EO now? I don't know. Do you put her back in the world, the title picture? I don't know where you go with her. It's ridiculous. It's a mess. Why do this match now after knowing you cut Kyrie? Makes no sense to me. But I guess they're trying to pay homage and maybe Oscar retire. I don't know what's gonna happen. But this match is 3 weeks too late. It should happen WrestleMania. Go ahead.
I'm glad you mentioned Japan. It's worth mentioning that both competitors, IYO and Asuka and Kairi, are all internationally trained and had deep roots in Japanese wrestling, making their matches making it more unique in WWE.
There you go. Get your shit right.
Ah, yeah, I need a drink.
Yeah, get that drink in you. I got one more question for you, but go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your question?
This comes from T-Rex Wrestling. He wants a question for a question. He's gonna ask us a question, and when he watched this, we have to ask him a question. So we put it on his podcast.
All right, T-Rex.
He's from Canada. Who is you guys top and female of the future right now? Who's your top male, female future? Mine is Oba, and female. See T-Rex wrestling. I see female is kind of tough for me because they bury the female so much. So I really don't know. For the future, I couldn't tell you. Oba is the male. He's the future.
For me, male, Bron Breakker. Female.
They bury him so much.
You know damn well I was going to mention her name. Shit.
Who? Lash?
No, not her. Jordan Grace. But they keep on doing that mistake they keep on doing with her. So I'm probably just going to say, I don't want to say her. Female. I don't see it right now.
Yeah,
if it ain't Jordan, If it's not Jordan Grace, I don't see any uprising females right now. I don't.
Well, T-Rex Wrestler, I got a question for you. Tell me your honest opinion about Jordan Grace. Is she a future star or a jobber? Should she have been? I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Do you think they did her injustice and dirty in NXT and on the main roster? Get back with us on that. That's our question to you.
Thank you.
You got one?
I love that question. That was perfect right there.
All right, there you go.
All right. Let's move on. John Cena announces the John Cena Classic with WWE and NXT stars and fans voting for a new champion. Be honest. Does this feel like a genius idea or just another branded John Cena vanity project?
It's just to get views. It's just to get ticket sales. They're using his name. He stands by it and all this bullshit. Bullshit. You don't need it. What you should do, honestly, tell you the truth, and I'm tired of this John Cena crap. What you should do, what you've been doing, if you do this John Cena shit every year, I'm going to be pissed because you damn sure don't do Evolution every year. Evolution is way more important. It has more eyeballs. It was and I know. That was the best pay-per-view they had last year, even over the WrestleMania. That was the best pay-per-view they had. The second best pay-per-view was the AAA and NXT one that we did. That was
I love that one.
That was better. Those are two pay-per-views that they should do all the time. This John Cena shit, no, should not have it. It's gonna be crappy. Now, if you want to do a little Saturday night's main event like he did before, that's fine. But not no pay-per-view, bro. No, you don't need that shit. You doing it for ticket sales. Come on. I'm just being real. I'm just cut the shit. Let's be real. It's for ticket sales. They're using his name. Oh, I stand by. I put my stamp on. I don't give a damn about John Cena. How many times this motherfucker gonna come back? How many times? To boost ticket sales? Come on, Em. Go ahead.
No, well, I was about to say that he's starting to become one of them old timers that just won't go away
Hey,
after
go away.
retirement.
Go make a movie. Go make a movie.
All right, that's enough for John Cena. Let's move on to the main event. This is a big one. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as Roman Reigns defends the title against Jacob Fatu.
Yep.
Lou, and this is going to be an interesting conversation. Lou, you chose Jacob Fatu.
Yep.
I went with Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just say that Roman Reigns had just won the title at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way in hell they were going to cut that reign short this fast.
Mm-hmm.
But Jacob Fatu is being built, not crowned yet.
Mm-hmm.
Fatu still looks like a monster, even though in defeat. This has rematch written all over it.
Oh yeah.
And this has a moment. This has the momentum to be a long-term feud.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Roman Reigns wins with a spear in 18 minutes and 15 seconds. Lou, is this the start for Jacob Fatu's rise, or is this just a showcase loss?
No, it's a storyline. They're building up. I thought they were going to take it off of me because of the whole contract thing. I mean, everybody says a rumor. The way I understand what I've read, it is true. They are still negotiating his contract, and I'm not too much getting to the dirt sheets, but it's true. I've researched the hell out of it. He's in a contract dispute. I mean, so maybe he's still doing business. I don't know. I thought if that was true, like, why not take the title off him and let him come back and get it again? Why not? Why not shake things up? Why not? I mean, they haven't done it in a while. I say shake it up. Why not? But Jacob, this is a whole storyline, bloodline storyline, which I'm very surprised they didn't have nobody interfere. No Solo, no what's that big dude name? Tonga?
Yeah.
None of him, not the Usos, not Royce Keys, which he's trying to recruit, not Tonga, what his name is. I'm kind of surprised they had no this and that, but I guess it's like a clean win to do his dominance or whatever it is. They're telling a story here, and he still got him at the end, so we gotta see where this goes. I still think. Let me ask you a question. Do you have him drop the title by SummerSlam, or you take it all the way to WrestleMania next year? What's the better outcome for him? Because you got Jacob there, which that's another fancy book, and Jacob versus Oba. Oba got a lot of guys' face. Oba versus Gunther. Like, they gotta start pulling the trigger on some of these big matches or doing something. Like, this is why I want them to pull the trigger on Oba. And besides Oba, Jacob, if they're building him, you got to put him. They all got to interact somehow. They got to interact. If you want this to be a long-term story, do you take this to SummerSlam, then Survivor Series, then WrestleMania? Because WrestleMania, bro, they gonna want Roman over there. That's number one guy they want. They gonna want Oba. They gonna want Groot. They want all the big stars. But Roman is their number one guy. Do you have Roman as a champion or not the champion by next WrestleMania?
I'm going to have to put on my Vinnie Mac hat on.
Well, it's about time.
For business purposes,
Yeah.
I will keep Roman Reigns as champion and figure out how to work his contract that will benefit the company and him.
Yeah.
So that way you can make more money in the process down the line. Considering that WrestleMania is going to be in Saudi.
Yeah. listen, the match is good.
And to be honest with you, I think that I honestly believe that Roman holds all the cards to this.
You don't want
He
to go to
really
AEW,
does.
do you? You want to go to AEW?
No,
Because he'll
I want
make a
to see him.
ton of money over there. That boy
Yeah,
probably makes $50 million.
yeah, it'll be a big loss if WWE lets this one slip through their hands.
Well, listen, that's another subject for another time, but it was a good match. It's a good setup for whatever they do in the future. I don't know what they're going to do. They got too many storylines going on right now. This is, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm intrigued. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm intrigued. But do you agree with do you agree with either pulling the trigger on Oba or having him do the Goldberg route, U.S. title and world title in the future?
I want to see him. I want to see Oba do the Goldberg route.
Yeah.
Because you're doing two things. You're still elevating Oba, and then you're making a belt which has no prestige more recognizable again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But they won't do it. They're not smart enough. They're not. They gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I hope they don't fuck up the bag with this kid. He's over. He's over. I know you're going with your thing here. What do you do with Trick Willie?
And send him back to NXT. For Pete's sake, send him back to NXT. He needs to go back. Yeah, nothing's gonna change about Trick. That's his place right there. That's his fit. That's his domain at NXT. Not here in the big leagues. Not at SmackDown. Not at Raw. No. He needs to go back.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good. And just like that, Backlash comes to a close. Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening. Whether you agree with us or not, we really do appreciate you guys taking the time to be part of the Wrestle Talk community. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, drop your thoughts below, and of course, go ahead and check out other episodes on this great YouTube channel. And we'll be right back for Clash of Italy, which takes place on May 31st, 2026. Yeah. And again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Lou, you got any final words?
Soon we go come out with sometime in the future whenever we both got time. We both got busy schedules. Wrestle Talk Overtime. I think we got two of them coming out. We got the territories. What we go? Pacific Northeast.
Yeah, Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, Pacific Northwest territory. We gonna bust out that one, and the game. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be good right there. And we got our game coming out. Are you are you a main eventer, a mid-carder, or a jobber? That's gonna be a good game. And ladies and gentlemen, I tell you right now, I don't know where I'm gonna schedule them, but we're gonna squeeze in somehow the the what if question game with Mario. That's gonna be so funny because I'm working. I got half his questions ready. They are the most unique, craziest questions I've ever seen. I had to say it for him. I gave a little samples to the one I did last time with Leslie from UK. I kind of experimented with her, but her questions is your questions are nothing compared. No, her questions is nothing compared to yours. Like I gave her some crazy ones. Yours is like next level nuts. So
so you just setting me up right there.
Oh yeah. Oh. Listen, they gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good episode right there. Like I said, man, we got so many good things coming out. I got a lot of good episodes coming out, man. I'm very busy. I got audio shit coming out. I got this coming out. I got everything coming out. Like and subscribe, everybody. Again, the audio listeners, I want to thank you so much for that, because I think a lot of people listen to audio. A lot of people they don't really see it. They don't see the numbers. Oh man, with YouTube, you see the views and likes and stuff like that. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Mary, I'm telling you, man, our audio numbers, especially on Apple, it's crazy. It really is crazy. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy for 'em. Philippines, Canada, India, a lot of these different countries. The UK, I'm working on. Australia, I'm working on. Trying to break that barrier in Australia, man. It's very, very hard. You know what I mean? It's hard to break that barrier. But yeah, we got some good numbers over the overseas. So, and we got bigger numbers overseas than here in the States, which is crazy. So get with it. Anyway, I'm done. Go ahead, babe.
All right, we said what we said, and it stains good. See you next episode.